Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Humans of Atypical Live. World Autism Awareness Day is celebrated on 2nd April every year to let the world focus on the problems faced by people on the autism spectrum and to find innovative ways to bridge the widening gap. The theme of this year's World Autism Awareness Day is inclusion in the workspace, challenges and opportunities in a post pandemic world. So, to show our solidarity, Atypical Advantage has kept the profiles of people with autism at the top of the category pages so that the employers and individuals can browse through their profiles with ease and hire them for events or freelancing and assignments. And for Humans of Atypical this week, we have Rashmi Patil, who was diagnosed with hearing impairment when she was just 1 year old. Her path to empowerment is inspiring as she has crossed many hurdles to be where she is today as a dancer, model, artist, and an entrepreneur. She is a national level Bharatnatyam dancer and a choreographer with 32 stage performances to her name. We also have her mother here with us. Hi, Rashmi and Archana. It's so good to have you here.
Hello, good evening.
Hi. Okay, so to begin with, I'd like to ask Rashmi, would you like to start by telling us how has your journey been so far?
Uh, आतापर्यंत journey कशी journey I would like to talk on her behalf
Sure.
because yes, so Rashmi was diagnosed with hearing impairness at the age of around 1, and then her treatment went on. By the age of 1.5 she was with her hearing aids. She lip reads very well. She's trained as a in lip reading. Her loss is 110, 115, and 120 is said to be stone deaf. So she's a profound deaf child. And as things went on, she was trained with lip reading. Then she was admitted to a normal school. She did all her schooling through a regular school. She did her studies till 12th standard, and she was admitted for her future for her further studies too in the degree course. But due to a health issues from the age of 1, she's a severe migraine patient, and when she was almost around 13 years old, from then she has low BP issues.
Okay.
So, due to her health issues, doctor requested me to take a drop. He asked me that discontinue with her studies. So, regarding her studies, there we took a break. And now, if we shift to her dancing, um, from the age of 5.5, Rashmi started learning Bharatnatyam. She only used to observe the teacher and her lip movements, and she used to catch all the steps accordingly. And on my part, what I used to do is at that time we didn't have those big video cameras and all. So I had an iPod in which I used to record all the dances being taught, all the steps being taught, and then I used to train her at home. I'm not a Bharatanatyam dancer, or I'm not trained in that, but I just used to ask her to follow all those steps, and then she went on with her Bharatanatyam course. She's passed her advanced. She's done her advanced course in Bharatanatyam. That is 8 years course. Apart from that, when she was in her 6th year, she did her Arangetram, which is a 3 hours program. Uh, that too, she did in a group. That Arangetram was done in a group, and later on she started performing on stage. First she used to do all group performances, then once we said let's try on with a solo performance, and when it came to solo performance, it was so that how can she hear it.
Yeah.
So then I used to stand in front of the stage. I used to give her lip reading of the song, and in the for the interludes she used to practice upon countings. So this way we started on with solo performances, and till date, she is done around more than 32 stage performances all over India.
Okay, so that's what I was talking to you about earlier also, that's what I find most fascinating about the way Rashmi understands the music and the lyrics of the music. So your support must have been very crucial to her, obviously. And I just wanted to know, like you just said, and you were also talking about a YouTube video which you made, which was shot without the music, and then the music was added after that. So can you please tell us about that?
Yeah, recently Rashmi did a YouTube video on Jerusalem song. We had been to Dada Chapati where she just performed on her own. She the steps she performed on her own. There was no music or anything. Maybe the song was playing in her mind, in her heart, and she performed over there. She did all the steps. I got it recorded, and then afterwards the music was added, and all the editing and all was done by her itself. She lip reads her this thing whenever she even sings. So she lip reads those things and she adds music accordingly to it.
So that in itself is so unique. Like usually people dance to the beats of the music, and to that video the music was matched to her steps. So
Yes,
that's
yes,
amazing.
yes, yes.
And seeing her interest in so many avenues, from dancing, modeling, and making jewelry for that matter. So I just want to know, how did you or Rashmi realize that she had a passion for so many things, and how did she ultimately pursue all those things?
Rashmi used to go for summer every year. In the summer vacation, I used to send her for summer camps where she learned many different art forms. In which she learned jewelry making, quilling, paper jewelry making, glass painting, then pottery and all. Many things she learned in that, and she was more attached to jewelry things. She used to make jewelries for herself. So one fine day after she took a drop in her studies, one fine day she made some jewelries and which I shared with one of my friends. So then she said, why don't you share all these pics in our WhatsApp friend, our school WhatsApp group. So there, when I shared those pics, my friends started demanding for it. They said that ask Rashmi to make for us, and since from there, Rashmi's art, her online jewelry business page started.
That's so amazing. Like if I had to ask Rashmi, like what's the favorite thing that she loves to, pursue, whether it's dancing, modeling, or jewelry. So what would that be?
Dancing, jewelry, the modeling. What would you like? She says Tini. That is all three of it.
That's great. So, as you just said, that Rashmi is also a model and she's been a part of so many beauty pageants. So, and you also mentioned that she has started doing her makeup also on her own. So, I bet that feeling of self-sufficiency must be amazing. So, how has her experience been in that arena with beauty pageants and with modeling?
Last year in Jan, she participated in a beauty pageant where she won two titles. One was most talented Miss Indus in national most talented, and Miss Indus International Woman of Substance. So those 3 days grooming, uh, how I don't know. I still, whenever I see those videos, I have tears in my eyes, how her confidence boost up, and the way she walked, she carried herself on the ramp. I still see, while talking also I have goosebumps. So it was really amazing. And then I was motivated. See, one, she's done good in one, so why not try another one? And in the second pageant show, she was crowned as a Miss Kalyan first runner up.
That's
And
amazing.
third was there were around 45 to 50 participants for that program was for Women's Day. There
Okay.
also she reached till the finals. She was among the final 12. And
Okay.
now she is preparing for one more pageant show, that is Miss Dada, which was to happen on the 21st of March, but due to this pandemic thing, it's
Uh,
postponed. And
okay.
if I talk about her makeup, First, as you know, she's a Bharatanatyam dancer. So first, we used to hire a makeup artist for her makeup. But every time paying $1,000 for that was not possible. Then I asked her to learn makeup, observing YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that, she practiced makeup on herself, and then now she does all her Bharatanatyam dance makeup on her own. And just 2 days back, she finished her one more. She did one more online course for makeup, in which she was taught all type of bridal makeup and ramp walk makeup.
Okay, that's amazing. So seeing what she has achieved till now, it's been great, and she is an inspiration to many people. So what are her plans for the future? Like any aspirations or any specific goal that she'd like to achieve?
Goals in the sense she has a wish to have her own shop where
Okay.
she can display all her made things, and she would start her classes for special need children, her art classes for special need children. In fact, she has been visited 2 3 NGOs where she's been over there and taught the teachers in that school her art of jewelry.
Okay. I think she used to teach Bharatnatyam as well when she was learning after that.
Yes, yes. After finishing her advanced course, she was teaching Bharatanatyam in her same the classes where she learned. In the same classes, she was teaching Bharatanatyam for 1 year. Then it was her 12th, so we dropped out from there, and then she started choreographing her own dances and performing solo.
Okay. So to conclude, I'd like to ask you, Archana, like what message would you like to give to other parents who have children with disabilities? Like how should they go about it? What should they do?
Vidhi, I'm blessed with two special children. My younger one is autistic, and I would tell all the parents, if find the abilities, don't look at the disabilities in your child, find the abilities and work on it, and miracles will happen. Believe in the children and believe in yourself too.
I think that's the motive with which we are also working at Atypical Advantage to, to bring the abilities of the people at the forefront and not focus on just their disabilities.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for taking out the time to be with us here today. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you
signing
so
off for
much.
now. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Signing off for now. We'll be back here next week with another interesting episode of Humans of Atypical.